Let's talk about dative preposition. In dative, we have 9 preposition, and the acronym to remember these preposition is very easy. SNAM, bag, CV. So you can learn it using this acronym. SNAMBAG CV. SNAMBAG is an easy word to learn or to memorize, and CV is like just add on. So let's see what they have to say. SNAM S refer to Zeit, Nak, Außer, mit bei aus, gegenüber, zu and von. Seit means since, nach is after, as per or towards. Außer except or apart from. With, at, for, you can say. From, out of. Gegenüber, on the other side. Zu is at, to. Von is from. From is from. Another note, the same which we have here. Like entlang, gegenüber is also the same. Is also the same. Okay. I'm continuously monitoring the chat box or the comment box. In case I see any comment, I will reply. Okay. SNAMBAG CV. There are few prepositions in dative which are very close, or we are generally confused which one to use, which one not to use. For example, nach versus zu. It also means to, I am going to Agra. This is also to, how to use what, which one to use, which one not to use. Let us take an example. I have a place A, I have a place B. This is my place A, let's suppose Delhi. This is my place B, let's suppose Mumbai. If I am going from Delhi to Mumbai, if I am going from Delhi to Mumbai, I will use nach. I will use nach. If I am traveling from Delhi to Mumbai. If I am traveling from Delhi to Mumbai, I am going to use this. In Mumbai, where exactly I am going? That's a question. Suppose in Mumbai, I am going to this place. Let's suppose my granny, aunt. This could be my aunt place. If I am going from Delhi to Mumbai to my aunt, I will use zu. I will use zu. Example, I am traveling to Mumbai to my aunt. How will I say this one? I'm at home, zu Hause. Going to home will be nach Hause. That's correct, Preeti. Ich fahre nach Mumbai zu meiner Tante. Nach and zu. Nach is when you are going from one location to another location. Zu we use when we are talking about a specific destination. No, Achyut, imperatives are only going to be with do, sie and ear because you give instruction or request to the second person. You cannot request third person. Can I give request to Salman Khan sitting here? Hey Salman Khan, get up. We don't. Correct? You command, you give command, you give orders, you request only to second person. The second person could be in singular, could be in plural form. All right. This is with nach and zu. Very close difference is also between by versus mit. By versus mit. So when do we use by? By is used to express dependency. Mit is used to express independent situation. For example, I am staying at my friend's place. I am living with my friend. So in the first one, that shows the dependency because you are on a trip and you are staying at your friend's place for a specific period of time and you are dependent. So, ich wohne bei meinem Freund. In the second one, ich wohne mit meinem Freund. Similarly, we live with our parents. We live at our parents. By use like work. That's correct, Preeti. We can use that too. Because anyhow you're dependent, right? No, what I am talking about is the common. When the meaning is common, how to identify that. By of course is used, ich arbeite bei, not beim, bei der Firma ABC. You are right. Okay. Ich arbeite bei Volkswagen. Ich wohne bei meinen Eltern. Okay? Wir wohnen bei unseren Großeltern. And that means we are staying at our grandparents' place. They have their own house. I am living in Berlin. I am traveling to Stuttgart at my grandparents. So this is what it means by. Okay, by. Very close difference is again between von versus aus. How do I identify? Von is used for people. Okay. Aus is used for location or situation. I am taking advice from him. It will be von. Ich nehme den Rat von ihm. I am coming out of the situation. Ich komme aus der Situation raus. For situation, we use this one, and for people, we use von. That's the only minor difference. We are going to do one exercise where very similar checkpoint you have to uh, do. And 1 minute. Yep. See the exercise, please. That is what I was talking about. In the first one, what we need to do here. Hi Bhavna, thank you for joining in. Ich komme aus der Situation raus. I'm coming out of the situation. You can do that. Du musst aus dieser Situation rauskommen. You have to come out of the situation. Okay? In this sentence, in the first exercise, we have to identify nach or zu. Herberg. Wie weit es von hier? Now we have house. Specific destination. A destination. Wie weit es von hier zu Ihrem Haus? Von hier Salzburg City. Von hier nach Salzburg sind es etwa 500 Kilometer. Ich habe Zahnschmerzen. You have not heard außer preposition? Okay, we will do it. Don't worry. Mein Zahnarzt ist England geflogen. England is a country. We'll use nach. Gehen Sie doch Zahnarzt. You can go to my doctor. Zu meinem Zahnarzt. Fährst du in den Sommerferien nach Hamburg? Zu deiner Tante. Mit Rene nach Berlin. Similarly von aus and von. Hier ist ein Brief aus Chicago. Vielleicht ist es von meinen Eltern. Sebastian, wie lange der Flug von New York nach Kalifornien? Aber frag Stefanie, sie kommt aus den USA. Von wem ist dieses Buch? Das es von Kafka ist. That is how we use this. Correct? Wonderful. Right. Somebody has not used außer before, so let's try to solve this exercise. Let's try to solve this exercise. Herzliche Grüße aus der Hansestadt Hamburg. Claudias Eltern haben mich eingeladen, zu Weihnachten nach Hamburg zu kommen. Ich will sehen, wie man bei einer deutschen Familie Weihnachten feiert. Die ganze Familie ist hier, außer Claudias Schwester Maria. Apart from, except. Sie studiert in Berkeley und feiert Weihnachten mit ihren Freunden in San Francisco. Heute Abend nach dem Essen machen wir die Bescherung. Ich schenke Claudias Eltern einen Kalender mit vielen schönen Farbfotos von Amerika. Ich wünsche euch einen guten Rutsch ins neue Jahr. That's how we actually use these prepositions. Okay. Question for me, please. Thank you. This was all about dative preposition. So let's now talk about the third category of preposition, which is my vexillin